G'day songwriter and g'day songwriters. I assume there's a fair few of you watching at once, so that's a good thing. So from one songwriter to another, hello there. Alright, now, sorry there, I just did the quick check. Okay, so today's show, look, I'm always kind of pumped, I must say. Every time I do these shows, I'm just vibing, you know, because I love this subject, songwriting, which I believe you do too, because that's why you're watching the show and you're a songwriter and you want to make it your career, your job, your life. It's your love, it's your passion, and of course it should be your work, your job, therefore. It's the greatest use of any of us. I certainly 100% believe that. The greatest use of you will be doing the job you absolutely love, and that's songwriting. So let's get right into it. I'm going to first of all give two real quick recommendations. I've recommended this before. I'm going to say it again. It's a podcast show. It's an interview show on the internet. They're called Soda Jerker. Very strange name, I know, but they have the best music interviews I've heard. It's just fabulous stuff. You've got to get on there and download there. You know, you can just download them onto your iPhone and listen to them as you work on your headphones. Brilliant stuff. And now the second one is this book. I'm sure I've shown this before too. There it is. Murphy's Laws of Songwriting. Right? It's by Ralph Murphy. Now this book is fantastic. Amongst many other books I can recommend, this one's fantastic for sure. And look, if you don't want to get the book though, don't worry, just watch this show, because I've read his whole book. I've underlined and bracketed everything and taken down everything and condensed it into, you know, the absolutes of songwriting. So you don't have to read the book, but if you want to, I highly recommend it. Now, today's show, do you remember I talked about nutshell story plots? In other words, your song is going to be like pushing and pulling between a value, like and I call them nutshell story plots. Sorry. So you could have good against evil, loss against gain, or the other way around. You know, useful and uselessness. It's always the opposites, right? So with that, you've got that in your song, first of all, but then you've got what your song's going to be about out of that. So you're going to create a story out of that push and pull, out of those two things. You're going to create your story. Okay. Now I'm going to talk more about that, not in this show. But moving on, if you get that, that's how you're creating a story in your song. Now, you've written your song. It's all done. The lyrics are all done. You're finished. This is what you've got to do. He highly recommends this, Ralph Murphy. I highly recommend it as well. And that is, you then play your song to someone, anyone, a friend, it doesn't matter who, and then you ask them at the end of the song, when you're finished, you say, what was this song about? Tell me what my song's about, you say to them. Tell me, what was my song about? Now, if they can't tell you what your song is about, now, sorry, I've got to preface that with, you write down one small sentence saying what your song is about before you play it to them, right? And so, for instance, one of my brand new songs is about, in a nutshell, in a little one line, one sentence would be overcoming doubt. And to be a little bit lengthier, overcoming doubt through love. Okay? Now, I play the song. This is, you play your song. Let's say I play my new song to somebody, and then I say to them, what was my song about? This is what you say. What's my song about? If they can't tell you that sentence you have written down somewhere, so let's say my song, they would say, well, I think it's about overcoming doubt. I think through the love he found, he overcome his doubt. If they say that, I go, yes, I've perfectly communicated my song, my lyrical story in my song. If they don't, if they're like, not really sure, or they go, oh, I think it's about doubt and loss, that he can never find love. You'd be going, uh-oh, what have I done? This is not good. Then, if that's the case, if they can't tell you what your song's about, what you wrote down, then you must rewrite. You must go back and rewrite. You have to fix your story. You have to get it more pinpointed, more accurate, so that the listener, anyone you play it to, can easily tell you what your song's about. Okay? That's today's show. If you can achieve this, and that doesn't mean you write simple lyrics, that's not what I'm saying, but clarifying lyrics. They must understand the story, the emotion of the song. They must understand what this song is about. When that happens with your song, you will have fan after fan after fan. Not everyone will become your fan, but 1 out of however many, 1 out of 10, 1 out of 20 people, 1 out of 5 people, 1 out of 50 people, it doesn't matter. They will become your fans because you're singing, you're singing songs with clarity, okay? And that's what people want. They want to understand your song, not just how good musically it is, or the melodicness of your song, but the story. What are you telling them? When you can do this, you are going to get fan after fan after fan. I guarantee it. And then your career will just keep picking up from where it is now even. Okay? Alright. Well, that's today's song. If you've got any questions about this show, get them to me. I'll clarify it. And other than that, keep writing, keep on it each day like we do. That's what we do. It's turning up. It's called turning up. Just turn up for your music, turn up for your career, turn up for your passion every day, okay? And I wish you all the best, and I really look forward to Wednesday's show. Okay, take care. Big blessings to you. Bye-bye.